Next one, number 4. If you got any questions, you just ask, okay? Number 4, the diagram shows 2 cells. Okay, so we have one animal cell and one plant cell. Yeah. Which process can be carried out by only one of these cells? Right? Is it controlling chemical reactions in the cell, controlling movement of substances into the cell, making starch, or using glucose? Yes, the answer is C. Okay, the answer is C, making starch, only the plant. Okay, make starch. You say A. Okay, controlling chemical reactions in the cell. This one, no lah. Okay, the nucleus is, like, you know, nucleus is in charge of the chemical reactions in the cell, right? No lah, both also can. Why B cannot? Controlling movement of substances in and out of the cell, that is the function of the membrane, the cell membrane. Now you see both the animal and plant cell, they both have membrane, no? So yeah, both can control the movement of substances in and out of cell. How about D? Okay, why is it not D? Okay, because both cells will undergo a process called respiration. Right? In the end, they are still living things. All living things need to carry out respiration, even plant cells. So respiration will consume glucose. Yeah, so D cannot also lah. Right. Next one, photograph shows cross-section of a root. Okay, so we have here, this is the root. Now, the root hair and xylem are part of the same what? Okay, so I got different answers. Okay, so we go through them one by one. First of all, we have root hair and xylem. Are they the same cell? No, they're not. They are very different cells. Root hair cell, okay, looks like this. Xylem is made out of like dead cells, and they are there to carry and transport water up, okay, from the root to the leaf. So they're not the same cell. They look very, very different. Okay, they are though part of the same organism because they are part of the plant. So yes, they are part of the same organism, okay, but not the same cell. So A and B are out because they have the cell. Are they the same tissue? Now, tissue is, the meaning of tissue is many identical cells together. As you know, these are not identical cells, so they are also not tissues. Okay, they are though from the same organ because both of them are located in the root. The root is an organ. Okay. Which one is the phloem? Very small, eh? Wait, so many questions. Okay, so the phloem here cannot really see properly lah, but the phloem should be this one over here. The phloem and xylem in the root is actually located. Yeah. Okay, so this one, by the way, in the root, the phloem and the xylem will be located in the middle. Text. Yes, the xylem and the phloem together, they are called the vascular bundle. Alright, which one is the dead organ? No, there's no dead organ, but the xylem is a dead tissue. Tissue is a collection of cells, identical cells. Alright, so xylem is a dead tissue, not a dead organ. Can say why again? It's not D. Okay, so let me zoom out a bit. Okay, so now D says it is the root hair and xylem are part of the same tissue and organ. Yes, they are part of the same organ because in this case, the organ is the root. So organ is correct, but tissue is wrong. Okay, because tissue is a collection of like identical cells. Okay, it has to be identical cells. So your answer will be C lah. Alright. Why B cannot? Okay, once again, the tissue, right? Okay. Here we have a few things. We have cell, we have tissue, we have organ, and organism. Isn't it? Right. First of all, cells are individual living organisms, right? The cells, they are individual, so they cannot be part of the same cell, right? Because they are, as you can see, they are very far apart. First of all, they're very far apart. They look different. They're not part of the same cell, so cell wrong. Okay. As for tissues are a group of identical cells. Means they have to be the same type of cell. As you can see, root hair cell and xylem cell, they got different function, they look different, so they're not part of the same tissue, right? Organ, which is the root, okay, because this one they say it is a cross section of the root. An organ, by the way, is a group of many different types of tissue put together. Okay, that is an organ. So many cells together, you get tissue. Many tissues, you get organ. Many organs, you actually get an organ system. And then many organ systems, you get organism. Alright. So organ and organism, obviously correct, because organ is the root. Okay, and organism will be plant. Yes, they are part of the same root in the same plant. Okay.